please.
I'm Sarah Mcleod. I train out of North Vancouver with Team Daenerys and Total Package Sports Management. I just started training in January. I had my first fight after 12 days in January, and this time I've had 4 months of training, so I'm pretty excited. This is my second time around.
Wow. What brought you into MMA?
I was basically just an athlete, and I ran into somebody who had connections to show promotions, and I told him that I really wanted to be in the ring. He gave me 12 days to prepare, and that was in January, and I fell in love with it after my first fight, so I've been really excited to get in the ring a second time. I'm a lot more prepared.
How did that first fight go?
The first fight I learned a lot. I had never really hit somebody, so even just measuring it out, it's a lot different when you're in there and you're hitting somebody who wants to hit you back, right? It's not just a barbell, and I thought I was just tough from barbells, so it was an eye-opener, and this time I'm actually an athlete with technique, not just a bar brawler, so it's a lot better.
Well, we spoke to your opponent a little bit earlier tonight. She seems pretty confident. How do you feel about that?
It's great. I definitely want a confident woman. So, I mean, I'm sure she'll put up a great fight. She won't want to go down, so I'm looking for a knockout, so I'm hoping she'll put up a good fight.
A knockout, excellent. Have you knocked someone out before?
No, I haven't. I just know I have the power, so...
Tonight's the night?
Yeah.
Excellent, that's really exciting.
Yes.
All right. So, tonight, do you think you're really going to be focusing more on your ground game, on feet? What are you
I'm mostly going to stand up. My game plan is to stand up and strike for the first couple minutes and see how that works. If that's not working, I'm going to take her down and ground and pound.
What were you doing before MMA? You said you were an athlete.
Before MMA, just an athlete, just working out at the gym every day. I'm actually a bikini model, so I was training for fitness bikini modeling because you just got to be in shape, and I was lifting a lot of weights at the gym, and I just got incredible strength, and MMA seems to be the next step for me.
Wonderful. Do you follow UFC?
Oh yeah, I watch it all the time.
Great. And so what do you think about Dali's performance last week?
You know what, actually I was in Vegas last weekend, so I did miss the last one, so I haven't followed that one.
Okay, and were you in Vegas on MMA?
No, I was actually in Vegas for a weekend. Sorry, for a marriage.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
But I was at a supercross event, so I was watching motocross, like dirt biking, and I'm actually falling in love with that, so I'm going to start learning dirt biking. I was watching a supercross fight in Vegas, supercross race in Vegas.
Excellent, excellent. So, I mean, you know that you're one of the few women amateurs right now in MMA.
Yeah.
How do you feel, what would you say to women out there thinking about it, kind of reach out to them and tell them, how to get into it, what to do?
I guess just start training at your local gym and just train as much as you can. It's such a great sport. It's one of the hardest sports actually out there. I don't know.
How do you feel about the UFC adding a women's division? Would you like to see that someday?
There's women's categories in Strikeforce. I don't really support the UFC because of Dana White. I find he puts a bad tone on women's MMA. As far as I'm concerned, the UFC is the MFC, the Ultimate Men's Fighting Championship. So I'm actually aiming for Strikeforce. I really like how Strikeforce has the women's category set up. So Strikeforce is my goal, not UFC.
Talking about Strikeforce, you have a girl from Vancouver who's doing really well. Would you like to go in the ring with her?
Who would that be? Sarah Kaufman? Well, Sarah Kaufman's 135, so I mean, she's my obviously one of my idols right now because she is local, but she is heavier than me. I would be fighting at 125, or we've even been thinking about me going down to 115 because I do walk at 120, so I can easily get down to 115. I actually bulked up for this fight, so I'm just full of water and food right now. So probably at about 128 still, so should be good.
Would you be comfortable going to Japan, for example, and fight in the leagues over there, in the Japanese leagues?
Oh yeah, for sure. I want to fight everywhere, so yeah.
Excellent. All right. Well, best of luck tonight. We'll be cheering for you.